So, as you may know, One Piece is in its final saga, and there are some really crazy theories going around on the internet. And let's unpack them together, one by one. So, the first theory. You may have seen it on Instagram or YouTube Shorts. The theory says that Emu is actually a parrot. Well, there are some dots that fans are connecting from the official manga panels and the official artwork that Oda made. There are also some hints, like this picture. Well, you may see that something might have been standing next to Joy Boy, but it could actually be something sitting on Joy Boy's shoulder. Also, some fans are saying that the way Emu dresses looks exactly like the tail of a parrot, and Emu's human form might actually be based on this parrot. And another funny part of the theory is that the reason Roger laughed at Laugh-Tale was because he found out that the one controlling the world is actually a parrot. Well, let's go with the second one. So basically in the recent chapters, we know that Luffy gets stabbed by Emu, and he gets really cooked, if I have to say so. So let's just say that in his current state, he needs a huge power-up, and if Emu is the final opponent, then Luffy might have to push his Nika form beyond its limits. As we know, whenever Luffy pushes his Nika form too far, he gets completely exhausted. And also, as Ivankov mentioned before, Luffy has already sacrificed part of his lifespan. On top of that, Gear 5 seems to drain his life force even more, bringing him closer to death every time he pushes it to the limit. So to defeat Emu, Luffy may have to go beyond his limits again, and he could end up on the verge of death. That's where Law might step in and perform the Eternal Youth operation on Luffy, but if that happens, Law would have to die. Honestly, I really like Law, so if this theory actually comes true, it would be a really sad moment for me, and for everyone else who loves Law. And finally, the Zoro theory. As you know, after training with Mihawk during the time skip, Zoro has kept one of his eyes closed ever since, so many fans believe that in the final battle, he'll finally open that eye and awaken some kind of new power, or technique. Maybe it'll be the power that helps him surpass or even defeat Mihawk. Especially because we've been getting more references to mysterious eyes in the recent chapters. So, that's all for today. Which one of these theories do you like the most? And if I find more crazy One Piece theories, I'll definitely share them. So, subscribe for more.